Bored of the same monotonous routine and exams, I and my friend decided to take a short break and have a visit to Nainital. So we started around 5 a.m. Special thanks to Akshay and Yuvraj who came at around 4:30 a.m. to drop us to the gate. So from Muradabad to Nainital, it took us around 3 hours. We had our booking at Ghost Stops for 2 nights. Our checking time there was around 1 p.m. and we reached there about 8:30 a.m. So we decided to have rest in the common room. So there was a mini home theater, a cute sitting arrangement, several games like carom, billiards, and other games were there for the entertainment. And the view from there of the mountains was also amazing. So majorly we explored Nainital through bikes. So the first place where we stopped was Eco Caves. So there were various eco caves like Lion Cave, Tiger Cave, Panther Cave, Gorilla Cave, etc. And all of these were majorly the same. And the thing was, they were like too narrow. You have to go there very, very carefully. Next, we went on to see the waterfall point. But I would say, if you're like a huge waterfall lover, you should not visit that during summers because the level of water, the amount of water in summers is very less. Next point was this lake, which looks like a mango from this point. We also visited other points like Lovers Point, Suicide Point, but there was same things in every point, and so we returned back to the hostel for rest. At evening, we went to the city to explore Tibetan market and the mall road. So we had much expectations of shopping from this place, but we didn't find something unique. So on mall road, we mostly have coffees, and we also went to a Korean restaurant. So we returned back to Ghost Stops, and after having some rest, we went to the common room to have some fun. We played carom games. There were other MBBS students from various colleges, like they were from Rajasthan, Delhi, and other places also. So this is how our first day went like. The next morning I got around 6 a.m. and so I thought of spending some me time. After around 7, I thought of walking around the streets. Initially I was scared because the streets they were a bit confusing, but I gathered some courage and it was like I was the happiest kid there around the streets, walking, dancing, doing whatever I like to. Particularly this moment in time is one of my key memories from this trip. There is nothing fancy in this, but the thing was, I was all alone like a child, wandering and saying simple things. एवरीथिंग वाज फाइन एंड सडनली मैंने ये स्ट्रीट डॉग सीखे 7-8 थे और मेरी हालत फटी थी। मैं जैसे तैसे वापस पहुंच गई। We got ready for boating and then we planned a trip to Mukteshwar. Earlier we had no plans, but it was a random plan to Mukteshwar. the weather was getting rainy and was getting awesome. I would suggest that you should not visit Nainital during this season because we were stuck in jam for like 30 minutes because we were continuously traveling for more than 2 hours on carts and we were on height, so we all were having nausea, and unfortunately we had no medicines at that time. We luckily find a pharmacy store, we got the medicines, then we have the famous pahado wali maggi and chai. We got some energy and we started our trek to waterfall. It was like 1.5 hour long, and so we did it in like 1 hour. Again, as I said, the water in the waterfall was not enough due to summers, so we were a bit disappointed. Then we headed towards our next stop, which was Choli Ki Chali. The view there was equally breathtaking. So this point is famous for sunset. बट यहाँ खड़े होके मेरी बहुत ज़्यादा फट गई थी क्योंकि जिस स्टॉप पे मैं खड़ी हूँ उसके आगे लाइक एक दो स्टेप के आगे पूरी खाई है. आप एक स्टेप गलती से आगे रख लोगे एंड यू विल मीट गॉड. The next morning we visited a temple which was like 1.5 hours from Nainital. So we went around like 7:30 a.m. in the morning and we returned at about 10:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. was the checkout time of Go Stop. So also returning back, we also visited Naina Devi temple because हमारा रह गया था. We had our lunch, we did packing, and we got our cab from Nainital bus stop. And so this is how our trip ended. Goodbye. Hope you like this one. We'll meet you in the next video.